important for a pastoral staff to keep itself in check, especially when somebody does something that's inappropriate. You need to sit down with the person, talk about what they've done wrong, and correct the behavior. And last week we had an incident that proved itself to be very public.
So here's my announcement, just really quick here.
Dave, I think you need to go put some clothes on. Since coming here to this church, there's been a lot of things that I've seen that I never thought I'd ever see in a church. The strange thing is, they all involve David Ray.
All right, let's get started. Dave, you know why we called you in here today, right?
Oh, yes, of course, Arden. I think we all saw what happened on the weekend there, and I realized, you know, it shouldn't have gone that way. But I don't think it's something that we can't work through, you know?
That's good, so you've realized you've done something wrong then.
Yeah, I think Arden totally realizes it, and I don't think it's... I think if you worked on being less boring in your sermons, I think we can really get the congregation on our side again, you know?
Dave, this isn't about the sermon. This is about you.
Oh! Right, okay, I admit it. There's a little bit of guilt on my part on this. I got a little bored, started daydreaming, and drifted asleep. I'm sorry about that, but I'm just saying that if you weren't so boring, maybe threw in a movie clip, jazzed it up a little bit, then this wouldn't have happened. So.
No, Dave, you went up in front of the congregation in a bathrobe and your boxers.
What? Wait, that's what this is all about? You guys are still hung up on that?
I know sometimes it can be kind of hard to interpret Dave. He uses a lot of irony and sarcasm in his humor. I think Dave likes to emulate the late Andy Kaufman in the way he does his humor. You don't really know if it's an act or if this is just really the way he is. And I think that's hard for some people to get. Dave, it's true. We got a lot of complaints about the skit that you did last weekend. I understand. You're just trying to give an example of the awkwardness of the intimate in the public sphere.
An example of what?
My sermon. That's what my sermon was about.
I have no idea what you're saying.
You don't ever let up on playing that dumb bit, do you?
What bit?
Yeah, you're just still in character from the skit you did this weekend.
I didn't have a skit for the weekend. I was giving an announcement.
I know I referred to Dave's talent kind of like the late Andy Kaufman and the brilliance. I might have to retract that statement.
So people were offended?
Yeah.
Like who?
Me. I was offended.
I see. See, my statement about associate pastor still stands.
First of all, you're the associate pastor, so you're like a half pastor. You don't have any authority over me, so...
This is a day you'll live to regret, Christopher, whatever your last name is.
Dave, don't take this the wrong way. We just want to bring the community together in a way which welcomes everybody.
Well, so do I. I want everybody to come together, as long as everybody doesn't include him. This is the thing that I've learned about associate pastors, is that they don't want to learn anything. They think they've got it all figured out, you know? But does he know anything about community? Does Chris realize that there is I in community, and I is me? And if me wants to wear a bathrobe and boxers, I should be allowed to. Because, I mean, there's no Chris in community, so there's that.